What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel today. Hopefully you guys are doing well, and FIFA 22 is finally here. I'm so excited, and what that means is we can finally start off our main account for the year, the Kyren Road to Glory. So today's video is actually going to be split up into two parts. The first of which is going to be done on the EA Access Early Trial, is actually going to be us starting off our Ultimate Team, going through, getting our loyalty packs and seeing what we can get from them. And then in order to save time, I'm going to hop over to the web app, to a postcom, and we're going to sort out those cards, go through a bit of trades, and start off our Road to Glory by making some coins on the account. So anyway, boys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to hit a big old thumbs up. If you are new around here and you want to follow the journey across the year, don't forget to subscribe. And without further ado, let's start off our FIFA 22 Ultimate Team. As you guys can see, we're on the EA Play trial, and the reason why I'm doing it on this is because this is actually out before the web app. Usually the web app comes out first, but today it seems like the trial's the first thing to go through. So let's just get straight into it. Let's start up our Ultimate Team. Of course, we're starting off with choosing our starter pack, and with here, realistically, I usually always go France. You get a good amount of leagues for this, so that's what I'm personally going to choose. We're going to pick up France, and we'll see what we can get as our first player overall. It's going to be a 62 pace AS Monaco player, so not really anything too crazy, but all of these are going to be used for SBC, so it's nothing really big deal. So of course right now we do get to add ourselves a high rated loan to our squad. Now a little tip for you guys, if you guys are starting off your club as well, depending on what position you choose here, it'll actually give you different players. So for example, up at striker, we get all strikers, and right there's an option of Lukaku and Haaland, which I think are two very good options. I'm trying to look for a good player that will play very well, but also has a decent amount of games. Like, I think someone like that Valverde with 6 games is actually a pretty decent option. But we'll have a look through all the options and we see what we can get. We have Sancho. I might actually take Rafinha. What's Rafinha's stats look like this year? He's 4-star, 4-star. I think I'm going to go for this Rafinha card. We'll have a look through all the rest of the other options, but I think as a really, really good starting right winger from the Prem, Brazilian links, I think that's just the way we got to go. There is Donnarumma, there is Alisson, but all of those are really low number of games. So I think personally the best choice out of these two, if you wanted to, you could definitely choose one of the left backs. I think 6 or 7 games for Mendy, Alphonso Davies is very, very linkable, very usable card. But I think for me, just as an impact player, someone from the start that's going to play well, I think I'm going to have to go for this Rafinha card over here. We're talking Prem, Brazilian links. Also on top of that, 4-star, 4-star with the high. He's going to have good stats overall. His shooting's not terribly up to par, but I know the right wing spot just generally is a pretty weak spot overall in the Prem. So what I'm going to take is I'm going to take this Rafinha card. Obviously not a very over-the-top good player, but we will take Rafinha. He'll go into the team. I think I'm going to go with the Argentina home kit, I think, personally. For the away kit, I like to choose one that has kind of got a contrasting color. They do give us the PSG away one, which is kind of nice, but I don't want to go with too light kits. I actually don't mind that Ajax one. That's pretty sick as well. I think I'm going to go with the Ajax ones. We're going to go for the Dortmund badge. Why not? Let's go for the Dortmund badge for our club badge. And there we go, boys. That is our overall club starts. Now, here comes the good part. We're actually going to go into the menus, and as you guys can see, for coming back into FIFA Ultimate Team, as you guys know, I played a lot of FIFA Ultimate Team, but we get a player pick ambassador, some kits, including the icon kits for Foot 21, as well as the Team of the Week kits. We do also get ourselves 4 gold players pack featuring 1 80+ player, a stadium starter, 2 gold packs, and then also a coin boost for some matches. So, that's nothing too crazy. I think the main thing right here is going to be the gold players pack, and I'm hoping we can get at least a board or a walkout in this, but we'll see how we go with it. Alrighty, boys, so it seems like they put us straight into the pack store. This is obviously what the new packs in the pack store looks like. If we go over to browse, we can also do some preview packs, so I might as well rip open a preview pack, and we'll see what we get from this first preview pack. You never know, we might get something crazy from the start. And I haven't got the pack tells down straight yet. I've had a little look online. That's Sule, which I would say is not terrible, but I don't know if he'll go for anything. The thing is right now is there are a lot of cards that are pretty low rated that will still sell for a decent amount. So I don't know if that pack will be all too worth it, but we'll leave it there and we'll see if we want to buy that later on. And then also on top of that, they've also got the classic packs, and it doesn't seem like we do have the 400 coin bronze pack anymore, which is a bit interesting, but that's just something that I've seen online and I've kind of noticed. Anyway, let's get into these packs. Menus are the same as FIFA 21. We'll send all those kits up into the club. Pretty nice to have those, but we do have a Foot ambassador loan, And I think it's going to be, yes, between Alaba, Son, Foden. You get the same amount of games out of these players. So I think what I'm definitely going to be choosing here, and I think what most people will be choosing, is this Heung-min Son card. I will say that Foden this year looks really, really good. And there are probably a very decent amount of centre-backs. Alaba's also in there, so I'm not really too fussed on the thing. But I know at the start, you probably want to have some good attackers as your loans. So I'm definitely going to choose Son with the 5-star, 4-star, rumored to be 5-star, 5-star, but not meant to be this year. And we'll take up Heung-min Son, welcome into the club. We've got him as a loan now. So we've got a good left wing and the right wing from a Prem. And we just got to kind of fill those gaps whenever we need to. But anyway, it's time to get in these packs. Let's start off with the stadium starter, because this one's going to really not really contain anything too crazy. Unless if there's a player in here? No, it's going to be a kit. I was about to say, it would have been kind of weird if there was a player in there. Oh, we do actually get the PSG home kit. I wouldn't be surprised if this sells for like 5k at the start. I'm gonna wait and see, because usually the main clubs kind of sell for a bit, so I'm gonna move that up to my transfer list. I will say the quick sell value on these have definitely gone up. I'm getting 2,000 coins out of that. First gold pack. We've got 6 packs to open up. That one's got, I don't know what this splash screen is before. I don't know if there's anything relevant in it, and we're gonna get Kobel. I don't think he was a gold card in FIFA 21. I could be wrong. I don't know. But that is not too crazy as a start. I don't know if there are any crazy non-rares, but once again, I'm going to discard these two. We're going to keep the rest of this for the meantime. If I need to discard it later on, I will. Second gold pack. And then we've got the 4 big ones. And these have got guaranteed rating as well. The gold player packs. That's a rare. And it's going to be Yuri Beracheche. Not a terrible player to start us off. Last year, he had a pretty good what-if card. And doesn't look like too terrible of a card to start us off overall. From a gold pack, I'm pretty happy with that. We also got Kenny Lala, but he's got pretty poor links. A Prem manager is always nice to have. Once again, I'm discarding these 3. We'll keep the rest of that, but I think that's a pretty decent pull from a gold pack. Gold players featuring an 80+ rare pack. So there'll be the one player that is a rare player will at least be 80+ in this, which is good to see. I'm hoping we see a board, potentially a walkout. Let's see what we can do. We'll go with pack number 3 first of all. Again, I don't know what that start means. Oh, we got a team of the week! Well, that's a cheeky little bit of coins right there, Diallo. Now, I don't think this card's gonna sell. I imagine that it's gonna be pretty cheap from the start. But that is discard 10k right there, straight off the bat, which is really, really good. That's a really good start. That was our team, like, rare gold player as well. So, unfortunately, it didn't count as one of the non-rares, but hey, that's pretty good. We also get, I don't know if there's anything too crazy here, Ruben Pena, maybe a potential La Liga side kind of building up together. But that team of the week is huge. I'm going to keep that in the club, but I probably will end up discarding that card. And you can see right here, like, all these gold non-rares are going for, like, less than 300 coins, which is a bit interesting. But right there, that's 10,000 coins straight into the club, which is huge. So, I'll have to see if he sells for anything later, but I'm going to assume that he doesn't. And, yeah, we'll just discard that for the cheeky coin total. Again, I don't know what any of those pre-screen means. That's not a board from what I understand. But it is going to be Richarlison, which is actually a really, really good starter striker. And also on top of that, links to both Son and Rafinha, which we took as our right wing. So that's really good. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for quite a lot as well. We've done pretty well. I gotta say, they've kind of niced us from our first 2 ones. We also got Cresswell and Gabriel in there. I want to see if there's any of these in the market and if he's going for a little something. 20k. Oh my god, guys, we started off very well. Maybe not 20k anymore. It's definitely coming down. I think it's down to 15 or so. But these starter packs have been nice to us. I will say that we'll send that up to the transfer list, send everything up into the club. I think we're probably seeing around 30,000 coins liquid potentially as a start. So that's really, really good. No boards once again, but we do get Coquelin, so that's probably our worst one so far. I will definitely say that. We'll see if there's anything else in the back of the pack. Ward-Prowse is an 81. Dani Ceballos. Doesn't look like anything too crazy right there. But here we go, boys. Final rare gold, final gold players pack with an 80+. I think I've opened it, have I not? No, I haven't. So there we go. Now we're opening it up. Can we see something decent from some of this? Please, EA. And it's not going to be a boards. It is going to be Mario Hermoso, which once again is a very, very good starter card. Also is going to link to that Yuri Beracheche that we do have as well. And you can see from like the pace, defense, physical, he would definitely be usable to start. I don't know if I'm going to sell him on. I probably will and just try to get the coins so I can start flipping some stuff. But hey, I think we've done very well from our starter packs. I don't know on average what they all kind of give. But that seemed pretty decent. We also get Minamino, Luca Bacchio, so a few Prem and Bundesliga players in there, but nothing too crazy. But that kind of does us for our starter opening pack. But we got a team of the week, which I'm very, very happy with. And also on top of that, Richarlison, which I really wasn't expecting to do so. Alrighty, boys, welcome into the postcom, and as you guys can tell, it's a day later now, so there's been a lot that we've done on this road to glory, our account, and I'm gonna try to keep my best up with the footage, but if you guys want to see anything in a bit more detail, just pause it, you guys can see what we're doing. But essentially, when you get to the stage and you've opened up your starter packs, what you then need to do is get a decent amount of coins so you can start flipping some cards and getting some actual genuine coin total into the club. So what we're doing is we quick sell the inform, we sold off the players that did sell, and then from that point onwards, I decided to quick sell a few of the gold cards. Now, I actually didn't quick sell all of them. Most years I usually quick sell all of them. However, this year's a bit different. The gold cards only sell for about 250 coins, not thousand, and they sell on the market at a min for 600. So if you quick sell a card, you're going to be buying it back minimum for double the amount. So I decided for all the ones that kind of link up pretty well, I'm just going to keep in the club. And because we got the inform, I think we have a decent amount of coins to kind of go ahead and trade to start to build up a decent coin total. So you guys will see that a bit later. But while this is going and you're seeing us do all the management stuff from our club, what I do want to let you guys know is what this year is all about. So in previous years, you guys know, if you've been on this channel for a long time, I run a Road to Glory, which is essentially a no money spent account. We are able to use the pre-order bonuses. So for this year, I've pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition, which means I'm getting 4,600 FIFA points. It's the first time I'm going to have FIFA points on a Road to Glory, but they count in the pre-order bonuses. I'm going to be using those on draft to kind of make sure they stretch out a bit more. And then also on top of that, we're going to get the Ones to Watch pack, as well as the hero. And there should also be a few other things here. There may be a Team of the Week item and stuff like that. But that's going to be the whole usual idea with our Road to Glory, and it's going to be the same rules for this upcoming year as well. However, the mindset of what we're doing on our account is 100% going to change. In most years, I normally just try to get the best ultimate team I possibly can, and what that means is I'm very, very stingy. I sweat out a lot of my weekly games, all that sort of good stuff, and we try to build our best team possible. And what I've realized for the past couple years is that I can do that regardless, and I know I'll be able to get a very, very good ultimate team. You guys have seen for the past couple years, maybe even 3 or 4 if you go back to like FIFA 18 as well, we usually do extremely well on our Road to Glories, and the mindset change for the upcoming year is going to be more so towards content creation. So the idea is that I'm going to be running a Road to Glory. However, all of our ideas and what we're going to do on the account is going to be centered around content creation. So whether that be different teams, themed weekend leagues, player reviews, or any sort of different content, whether it be pack sends and stuff like that for different promos, that's kind of the idea that we want to go ahead and do. And I know it's a bit different. Maybe I can't afford some of the stuff later down the line, but for the content overall, I really love creating content. And the past like 6 months where I've been able to just kind of like choose what I want to do kind of a bit more freely, I've really enjoyed that. So that's kind of the idea for the upcoming year, and you guys will see a lot more of that this year. Hopefully there'll be a bit more player reviews and like different themed teams and stuff, and it should hopefully go all well. Now right here, boys, I'm going to quickly briefly talk on this because you guys might have seen us doing a few sells, and we're picking up a couple cards just to start getting some squad battle games because I do need to do that. But those were our flips and our trades. We've sold I think about 30 or 40 cards and made our way up to about 50 to 60,000 coins, which was really nice. There was one guy, Luis Arejao, I think that's how you say his name, I don't know, but he was going for 1.8 at the start. He was actually in one of my starter packs, and then his price started to go up and up. I think it's because people were starting to do the league and nation hybrids, and basically what that enabled us to do was I was picking up the coin card for like 600 to like 1.4 1.5 thousand coins, listing them up for 4k. Every single one of those, that's 2 to 3,000 coins. So I was making a large amount of coins of basically very minimal investment, which is really good. That's what you want to see. And the other one I was doing pretty well was Mukiele, if you look at this card normally, he's a right wing back, but for that specific version that I was buying right back cards, and the difference between the two cards were 2k, 3k, like it was like a 2.5 to like 4.5, 5k sort of difference. So all I needed to do was list it up for that price, snipe him at the regular gold price of what his card was normally going at, and we're making decent amount of coins. So hopefully that explains it a bit more. Usually what you guys want to do if you guys have a decent amount of coin total, just see like a card with like that is getting listed about 2k lower and try to get some snipes on them, and just try to get constant flips, and from that you'll slowly grow the coin total up. You guys will see, and I went pretty quickly from 20 to like 50,000 coins, and yeah, we're doing pretty well. So we do have about 55,000 coins. That was just a team that we had. I also got a player pick of a lone player, and that was Foden, and I decided to choose Foden because it seems like for me in my head, I'm kind of moving towards a Prem attack or something along those lines. So I thought that was probably one of the best shouts because we do have a lot of Prem loans, so it kind of just works pretty well overall. And we're slowly trying to build up a team. Now we do get a premium gold pack also from the season stuff, and hopefully that should give us something decent. You guys will see it in a bit right here. But I think that we actually did pretty well from like the start to get from where we were to about 50,000-60,000 coins, starting to play some squad battles, and then also on top of that, with the team that we have, I don't think we've done all too well from our I don't think we've done all too badly from our start. And in that premium gold pack, you guys will see right now, we actually managed to go ahead and get ourselves a Mason Mount. So that was our first board of the series, as you guys will see, and you can tell the boards by the red flares. I think the tell this year for the pack is based on what color how many red flares there are. So if there aren't any red flares, then I think it's a card that's lower than 83 rated. But if you have just the one, it's a board player, which is 83 to 85. And then if you see 3, it's like 86 plus, so any of your walkouts. And then I don't know how it's going to go with promo cards. I guess there'll be some different color changes. But the pack animation this year is really, really fast. And I'm not sure if I like it. I do like that like little bit of suspense for a big player. Like, I don't know if you guys remember FIFA 19, but they used to have the stamp on the ground. And when you saw that stamp, you're like, boys, you're getting a walkout. This just kind of kills it because it goes straight away. But I do like how it is a bit quicker. The recent couple years with the tunnel was quite a bit longer, and not a massive fan of that. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll learn and adapt to the pack opening, and should hopefully be alright. But hey, look, it's still you still get the players, so there's not that much of a difference. Now, I will say something a little bit real quickly right now, because you guys will see I've actually lost 2 squad battle games, and I don't know if you guys really expected goals for these ones, but the previous game I had 5 point something expected goals, I think, and we had 1 goal, and the second one after that as well, we had like 8 expected goals, Mendy with 6 saves, and I only had 3 goals and lost 4-3 in extra time. And what I'm realizing in this year's FIFA, I cannot score, and I don't know if you guys are having that same sort of issue as well, but it's really, really, really hard to score. The keepers, at least with the more top tier ones and the harder squad battle games, I just can't get past them. I can't shoot and score, so it's something I'm going to have to learn. And obviously with every FIFA, there's always a learning curve, but I do feel like for most FIFAs, the idea that I want to have is I want to be able to break down a defense, get into a good shooting opportunity, shoot that shot, and hopefully you should be able to score in multiple different ways. I don't know if this is going to be a year where there's only realistically one way to score. I know that the outside the box finesse shots, according to rumors and what people have been saying, are really, really good. Haven't had the chance yet to try it out for myself, but that's what it kind of seems. Anyway, boys, you guys are seeing that we were playing a lot of squad battle games in the background. For each of those games, getting a coin boost of like 500 to 1.5k, and right there, you would have seen that we got Elite 1. So we're definitely progressing upwards. Elite 1's not secured because obviously the rank changes depending on the number of people that are in that tier, but I will probably have Elite 1 squad battle rewards for you guys later on the channel this week, which should be pretty good, and it should give us a bit of a boost. And that Elite 1, I'm pretty sure, is also 50k packs, which hopefully will get something good from them. Now, you guys will see that I'm picking up a few players. The 3 lower priced ones were Schultz, Unai Simon, and also Oxlade-Chamberlain. Not too expensive for those boys, but we did pick up 3 pretty pricey boys. The first of which was Klosterman, who's extinct at 15k, so I thought I'd snipe one because he's too cheap for me, in my personal opinion, at 15k. There's also Martial, which is 4-star this year. Last year was like 150,000 coins. This year he's got low work rates, but he's also only 16,000 coins extinct right now, so we decided to pick up one of him. And then to link up with him, we also went ahead and bought ourselves none other than Saint Maximin, and I think I overpaid a bit for him. I think he should be about like 25,000 coins, but I did pay 30k, which I don't think is too terrible, but hey, it is what it is. And then right here, boys, you do get an extra couple other packs from just completing objectives through squad battles and stuff like that. And we have an 82+ rated rare player, and I would say that's probably our biggest pack pull so far. It is going to be a boards, which is what you love to see, no walkouts, but it's going to be a German striker by the name of Timo Werner. So we go ahead and get Timo Werner into the club. I think he's somewhere around the 45 to 50k mark right now. Which is a pretty nice little pack pull. He hasn't got the skill moves, unfortunately, but he is with 91 pace. Very fast. Got a good shot on him as well as also dribbling as well. So we'll definitely get some good use out of him. And that's a great starter pack pull to have because he can be our starting striker alongside Martial. We go ahead and sell on Richarlison for about 6,300 coins. So not the most I wanted to get out of Richarlison, but I'm going to use those coins and reinvest in some other players. So hopefully they'll go a bit further and maybe I can make some flips as well. And then anyway, boys, so just finally, I played a few games with Richarlison. I thought he was pretty good. I think we lost actually one of these games as well. I don't know entirely, but he seemed pretty good from the start so far. So seems like Timo Werner is doing pretty alright, and you guys will see right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, my camera might be blocking it, but we end up on today at 26,000 squad battle points. So legendary difficulty working well. I think we've played maybe about 13 or 14 games, so nothing too crazy, but we should be able to get ourselves that Elite 1. And then the progress from here on outwards is get the Elite 1 squad battle rewards, go into division rivals, start qualifying for FUT champions, and then obviously onwards and upwards. So that's kind of how our road to glory starts off for the year. I think we're doing really well to have this sort of level of squad. I think I've got about 20 to 25,000 coins in the club right now. It's a pretty decent start, and it's a good foundation to kind of build off. Obviously, we're only in the first or second day of FIFA 22, so there's a lot left to go, and hopefully we can do something well from our squad battle rewards or something like that. So you guys will see all those videos coming up later on the channel. We should have squad battle rewards, division rivals gameplay, all that sort of good stuff coming up hopefully very soon. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun year. I'm very excited to create some more content for you guys, and I think breaking out from that mold of just like, this is how we run our road to glory, we're trying to be the best that we can be, and having one of the most meta teams, it's something that I've needed to do for quite a while, and I'm pretty excited to come and give you guys a whole bunch more content this year. There's definitely been a bit of a shift for me, and I'm very much more focused on providing a lot more content for you guys. So hopefully you guys are keen for that. If you are new around here and you enjoyed the video today and you want to see more of our obviously ultimate team as well as the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, and if you enjoyed it, click a big thumbs up. But anyway, boys, that's gonna do it for the video for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the start of our FIFA 22 ultimate team. Apologies if I did not cover anything in enough detail, but if you go back and pause wherever you kind of had like a problem with it, or if you want to ask down in the comments below and clarify some stuff up of what I've done to start off my ultimate team, then yeah, go ahead and do that. I'll be happy to answer some stuff. And yeah, that's how we start off our ultimate team for this year. The road to glory, it's back, and yeah, I'm ready to make some new content. FIFA 22 is going to be absolutely amazing, and I gotta say that I've been kind of a bit like very with the grind of FIFA recently, because by the end of team of the season, I pretty much had everything I had, so there's not really been a motivation to grind for myself. But now with the new game, FIFA 22 coming out, we don't really have the best team in the game, and we can kind of just push and go ahead. It's very exciting. I'm very motivated to go ahead and put that grind and that effort into our team, and of course as well into the content as well. But anyway, boys, that's gonna do it. Take care, have a good one, much love, and peace.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul.